Hi there, my name is Kay Moon, and I am a Western astrologer and twin flame channel. And this is a channeled message from my guides about what they were showing me about what the runner chaser stage is actually about. So I'm going to read it as they gave it to me. And they gave me a couple of visuals, so I'll pause to either explain that or to show it to you at the very end so that this message makes more sense. Okay, here goes. Running and chasing is actually not the most precise terminology, as it is loaded with connotation in your realm that makes wrong and makes right. What is more accurate is that the connection is quite large. It's more energy than the human body can carry in its current state or normal states. Twins are permitted to come together for brief periods of time to energetically upgrade their configurations and systems as a way of holding more of the love and holding more light. Without doing integration and preparation work separately, this much light would be harmful to them. These interludes of togetherness are meant to be brief until the time as such both twins have fully upgraded their mental and emotional states to unconditional love templates, and their outer life reflects that. Once this has occurred, if the two would like to join as one, they are permitted. Until that time, they are allowed to experience the unconditional love light in doses that catalyze them to make the changes in their life necessary to hold more unconditional love. These changes include things like forgiveness given and asked for, ordinary relationship bonds released, as true unconditional love comes with complete freedom. The maturation of children, one or both are responsible for, especially at young ages, when care, love, and attention are so needed to prevent the corruption of their souls. The release of past life traumas in the soul template, some of which have distorted present life lenses, filters, and choices. Releasing these closes out undesirable future timelines. While there is more, the bulk of the work can be done through and is forgiveness. This concept includes the release of expectation that experiences with self and others could have been different than they were. When a mind-body template releases that expectation at the cellular level, it opens up space for new timelines and outcomes to occur as the old deserted tracks fall away. And by deserted tracks, they were showing me a picture of abandoned roads, overgrown with weeds, and the pavement kind of cracked, and new life growth happening there. What they were showing me is that those roads get abandoned once there is forgiveness. So that, and those timelines fall away because new superhighways kind of get built that are more direct paths to where what the soul as creator is trying to create. So going forward, they said, this is not the same as accepting how it was. Forgiveness fully releases the expectation of a different experience, thereby no longer holding a part of the being's mental template open in the past in another reality. Creating alternate realities and timelines. So essentially, just a quick explainer here, because I'm looking at the language they gave me and it's a little more complex than I would normally use. What they're saying is that accepting how things were also within the acceptance presupposes that it could have been different. People could have made other choices. It should have gone another way, but it wasn't. in holding that frame of mind, what they were showing me is that there's an aspect of the mind, an aspect of the creator self that's propping up another reality and another dimension elsewhere. And that what forgiveness does is it releases the expectation that it could have been different at all. So for some of us, given some of our life experiences, that's a tough pill to swallow, but we'll do our forgiveness work. We'll get there. Because that's a big one. So they go on to say, I'll just repeat that real quick. Forgiveness fully releases the expectation of a different experience, thereby no longer holding a part of the being's mental template open in the past or another reality, creating alternate realities and alternate timelines. Forgiveness instead brings that part of the being fully into the present, into active creator states of consciousness. It's not that the other state is dormant, it's simply that the mind template is propping up dimensions that that being does not have access to experience from its current physical location in time and space. Forgiveness dissolves those alternate realities and storylines to bring all parts of the being into the present moment, the same time, space, location with its physical body. Of everything, forgiveness is one of their most powerful tools to create the internal state of unity consciousness capable of sustaining a twin flame connection, union in your dimension. They went on to say that the act of active forgiveness in real time is also known as compassion. And this is the work of releasing any expectation that present affairs can be other than how they are. So they gave me a visual alongside this about the runner chaser experience, and I'll just show it to you now on your screen. This visual includes, it almost looks like a double helix or a caduceus. You'll see here the intertwining lines representing each twin. And what they showed is where the intersection points are the moments in time, space, reality where in the 3D world, two twins might come together to exchange light codes, to exchange energy, to experience that vibration of unconditional love. And then what they do is they separate, they do integration work separately to upgrade their lives to handle the connection. Now, what they showed me is that this process can happen over multiple lifetimes, where they might spend an entire lifetime apart or an entire lifetime together. They also showed me that at certain intersection points, what goes on in there are cycles within cycles, where if you look on the lower left part of your screen, that's supposed to be a close-up. I'm no good at graphics, forgive me. What you have here is within a cycle of being together, that could be a particular lifetime. There could be coming together, going apart, coming together, going apart, coming together, going apart, etc. And all of this is part of the greater work of grounding unconditional love back to planet Earth, back to this dimension at this time. So I want to thank you so much for watching. There are other channeled messages from my guides. If this one resonated for you, on the playlist on my channel called Twin Flame Channeled Messages, I will be doing a live channeling. Unfortunately, my guides don't speak to individual situations so much. They speak a little bit more about the collective journey, but I'll be posting the date for that in the community section, the date and time. So if you'd like to come and if you'd like to ask questions of them, that would be fantastic, because I'm sure you have questions that I don't, and that would help me learn as well. So again, thank you so much for taking a listen, and blessings on your journey.